Welcome back, y'all, to the Lucky Lucy Lounge. For all our video viewers, it's a little bright today, I think.
A little different, yeah. A bit of a different vibe.
Different, yeah.
We got the Brunch Pod going.
It's a Brunch Pod special edition.
Mimosas all around.
All day, drink of the day, some nice mimosas. Let's hear that clank.
Clink, clink, clink.
Ooh,
Look at that semi-plastic, semi-glass.
sexy.
Let's go. Sin derramar, bro.
And
Those in the crowd, feel free to serve yourself.
Absolutely. Woo, yeah. Today we have our lovely co-host, Jose.
I just be lovely out here, yo. It's fire.
No, I think you're lovely. I also think that my other co-host, Flo, is very lovely.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Love him. And then we have Mamu.
Yeah, I'm just the other guy.
Kidding, love him too.
Thanks
But
for
yeah.
being here, Mamu.
Lovable mamu.
Lovable Mamu, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
the loveliest of us all.
So nice, guys. So nice.
You kind of look like a teddy bear, bro. I'm not going to lie.
Yo.
I feel like I never said that to you.
Yeah, I'm glad you haven't.
You look like a Build-A-Bear, bro. Anyway.
But Brunch Pod, that brings us to
The lounge during the day.
Oh, the Lucky Lucy Lounge.
During the day.
During the day,
Lucy gave us the keys.
She gave us the day shift.
Yeah, thank you, Lucy, for all that you've done for us. Thank you for letting us come in the daytime.
Thank you for letting us take long breaks where we just drink and record ourselves speaking.
And not listening, though. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
We're just speaking and not listening
Only
to each
speaking.
other.
One trick ponies. All of us.
It
What
really does beg the question, though. I mean, we've done this at night, many times.
Yes.
We've only rarely done this in the day.
Yeah, we've done this, like, I think a few times during the day. But
Maybe
this
a
is,
handful of times,
Our
once
first,
or
our
twice.
first official,
First official
daytime
daytime.
performance.
First official
Yeah.
daytime
This is
pod.
our first time in the league that we do
Mm-hmm. Begs the question, what do you think is better? Daytime drinking or nighttime drinking?
Daytime or nighttime drinking, personally, I think daytime drinking is more efficient. Nighttime drinking is better.
Efficient
Like
towards
experience-wise?
Daytime drinking is more efficient, bro. You're drinking during the day.
what? As far as what?
I was about to get into it, bro. As in time management. As in you're faded, but still in bed by 9.
Okay,
Oh,
I see it. I
true,
see it.
true.
I
And
see
then
it.
you wake
Plus.
up the next day so refreshed. You're like, damn, I had fun, but like,
long sleep.
I'm not hungover.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
slept the appropriate amount of hours.
The fuck
This is
this
what happens in daytime drinking.
We're on fire.
Fucking violent shenanigans happening
Yo,
outside in the
that's
streets of
wild,
Miami.
bro. Point is, yeah, I think day drinking is more time efficient, and it has its pros, but I think the peak in litness is higher for nighttime drinking.
The
Nighttime
peak in
drinking.
litness?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. There's some brunches that you go to that it's just like everybody's in it and they got the music and the vibe and like the sun is out, so everyone is like smiling and stuff.
Or you
You
mean
know?
dehydrated?
Yeah, that's the word you're looking for.
I mean, you should always be drinking water, you know?
At
No.
brunch?
No.
During no.
At brunch?
Not at brunch, bro. You're
Not
paying
at
for
brunch.
unlimited mimosas at brunch. You gotta get your money's worth. Water is not an option.
Nah,
Yeah.
I pound mimosas, bro. I have no problem getting my money's worth with the mimosas.
With water?
Yeah, with water.
Oh,
Hell
wow.
yeah.
Okay, healthy
So like
king.
just like nondescript alcohol and water.
What?
What?
Or you put orange juice in it. What are you drinking? You're drinking water in between mimosas?
Yeah.
Kind of whack.
Yeah, sounds kind of whack to
Kinda
me,
whack,
I
right?
think.
I feel like you're holding yourself back.
Yeah.
What?
Like,
I just want to last longer, you know? And so, like you
Pause.
said, it's more.
come on, bro.
Yo, I'm trying to stay hydrated. I don't know what's gonna happen after brunch.
What are you scared of? Looking lean, bro? Like, come on, bro. Get dehydrated, get lean, go home. That's it.
This
I
shit
just
is
go
who
straight
we
home
bro.
after. No post brunch moves. That's the whole point of day
Yeah.
drinking. Is
Yeah.
drinking the whole day.
It is.
Wise
can't
man once said, "You can't
drink all day if you don't start in the morning. True.
That
Our
man
king.
is wise.
Drake.
Bro.
Shout out Drizzy. Shout
If
out
that
to
man
Bro.
could
Bruh,
wisely drop
Drake?
his album.
Drake.
If that man would wisely drop his album at some point, it'd be great.
But the thing is,
Ooh.
nighttime drinking has like a different aura. To
It has an essence.
It's like anything could happen.
Anything.
While daytime drinking has that like we're gonna have fun, we're gonna have a great time, but like the limit of what could happen is like relatively on the table.
I will say my
Is it though?
depression, my post fade depression really hits after a good danger. I'm like,
But
damn.
the next day or the day of?
No, the day
Isn't
of
that
like
dagger pronounced differently?
it's 7.
No.
No,
It's in French.
it's rager but with day.
It's dagger in French.
Dagger.
Like at 7 p.m. when everyone's kind of like, oh, it's time to go home. I'm like, damn.
That's it.
Nah, I just gotta be by myself.
Yeah, literally.
Just one solid down.
So that's the like con of daytime drinking. I will say is that I'm like at 7 and 8 p.m. I'm like there's nothing else to do but
But that's why you gotta
But
drink enough to
wallow.
pass out at that point.
Exactly.
You know?
Bro.
But then at that point, you're going home.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Unless you're gonna like put sunglasses on and just walk you around the weekend at Bernie's, bro. Which is
Nah,
doable but tough. Your friends gotta love you too much for that shit, bro.
Day
No.
drinking is great, but you gotta have a night move. Because if now you're
That's
just
what I
drunk
was
during
gonna
the
say.
day.
because then
Yeah.
you just get depression.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you just get depression. Then you're just a drunk.
So that's the thing. So they
That's
Whoa.
it. You see, there you have the problem.
Whoa.
There, slippery slope.
But then
slippery slope.
Literally.
then night drinking is inevitable.
I think night drinking is always inevitable.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
With our group of friends and in Miami, night drinking
Yeah.
is always the move.
It's always on the table, you know?
Yeah, it is.
It's always bound to happen.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that day drinking isn't better. Because firm believer, I like the day drinking move.
Better.
I like the day yeah, the better. More people.
Really?
Yeah, because more people are down.
Okay.
Let me tell you why. The beach, drinking at the beach.
Oh,
the pool,
sexy.
drinking by the pool.
Sexy.
Day jams, 4th of July, barbecues and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that.
A day jam is a pool party.
But
The point is,
everybody's down.
Yeah, people are down for that kind of shit, And then, like, you get more possibilities of that stuff. A lot of pools close, like, at nighttime. Not everyone has a pool, so it's like night pool isn't always the move. Although, I'll give it to nighttime drinking, because if you have a pool, it's better to do it at night.
100%.
100%.
Really?
Every time.
The thing is, I
But
think
girls
the
want to get
only-
tan and stuff, and I get that.
Everybody wants to
Oh,
get tan.
guys don't want to get tan.
No, you're right.
Everybody
People want to get tan.
tan.
Let's go.
You showed a side there, bro. You showed your cards there. You
We
might have
love
picked a
it.
side there. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Pause.
I think the biggest takeaway from like the biggest drawback for night drinking is you get home late and you feel like shit the next day.
I
But-
don't.
Okay, Superman,
Oh.
Superwoman, Super person,
No, call me Superman. I
Made
like
of
it.
steel. Oh,
Man of Steel.
I said made of steel. Relax. And then we'll cut back in with you saying, you know what's crazy? Continuity errors. Anyway.
So yeah, a pool at night, a party with a pool at night is always better than a party
Might have been a better
during the day.
But do you guys actually get in the pool
No,
at night?
Yeah.
Forgetting what we were talking about. Yeah.
You get in the pool at night.
You don't get in the pool at night.
I've never seen anyone get in the pool at night.
What the fuck?
Open
Jose
your
and I
eyes.
started a party because no one was getting in the pool at night. And we literally just
Started?
stripped and jumped in the pool.
No.
Yeah,
Wait.
like that.
Really?
And then we got,
Yeah.
yeah, I was also there, motherfucker.
Oh, mama was there.
Piece of
Is
shit.
Mamu ever there? No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Bro, yeah, I'm not even lovely. Or there.
I remember you were there, bro. I remember you were there. I got you, bro.
Thank you, bro, thank you.
Yeah. Mama was there too.
Got
And you
one
guys
friend on the
jumped in the
podcast.
pool.
Yeah, we jumped in the pool, and us jumping in the pool got the party started. Because people were literally just standing around. They were like clicked up, not really talking to each other.
Exactly. That's what I think about night pool parties is that I feel like no one, like, what is the point of the pool?
But you,
for
you,
like
need, you,
show?
need, you need a party starter because if not, people are like, oh, there's a pool in the way of,
Yeah,
where
of
people would
everybody.
socialize.
Those are whack people.
so
so
you
you-
have to get in.
You need to be the one to jump in and
Yeah.
be like, the pool's an option. The pool's where it gets lit.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
Exactly.
And that is what you did?
Y'all ever dance in the pool? Oh my god.
Oof, underwater.
Dance in the pool? Y'all do handstands in the pool?
Is that code for sex?
No. just handstands. I get really proud of myself when I do it.
There is always that one person.
I put my goggles on.
This is definitely code for sex.
But I will say that night drinking just has a certain flair to it. There's like, what's gonna happen at the end of the night type thing. Like the night holds its secrets and you have to unveil them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know?
I get that.
Kind
get
of
that.
thing.
How many times have you gone out and been like, whoa, this night was crazy? None of the things that happened that I expected.
Last night was a movie, bro.
Last night was a movie. Like, well, when you go out during the day, it's fun. But you're never like, damn, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Like you drank, you went somewhere else to drink. You went somewhere else to drink, and then you went home.
But,
Like,
some,
yeah.
but
You
sometimes
got some vitamin
those
D.
days might
Sometimes
be
you don't
funnier.
see things coming.
Sometimes those
Okay,
days are
Stevie
funnier.
Wonder.
Like, yeah, what happened, bro? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I guess you get caught off guard by things sometimes.
I don't know. You never have spontaneous days.
No,
At 3
No.
p.m.
not at 3 p.m. on a Sunday, bro.
Spontaneity is early in the morning or late at night, bro. The middle of
I
the
don't
day
know.
is not for spontaneity.
Okay, I'm gonna
bro.
be completely honest. When I'm drunk in the middle of the day, it feels spontaneous already.
Oh,
you know?
wow.
And my movements, I'm like, I'm drunk in the middle of the day. I feel like a white mom. I'm like gonna try Xanax. It's crazy.
Xanax. And like take your kids to soccer.
And take my kids to soccer.
On
Exactly.
Xanax.
On Xanax.
All right, I think we're all over the place right now.
I think so.
So, final vote. Let me know where you stand.
I put my hand up for night drinking.
Night drinking. Flo?
I have to stay with
Sober.
no
I have to
fucking
stay
way.
sober.
I have to stay sober. Day drinking.
Day
Day
drinking.
drinking.
Day
bro.
drinking?
Day-
Night.
Night drinking? I got night drinking too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There's like this level of what the fuck could happen in night drinking.
Exactly.
But I
Okay,
will say,
agree.
waking up at 8 in the morning after day drinking is a lot better than waking up at 8 in the morning after night drinking.
No. Because listen to me. listen to me. When you are so dehydrated from night drinking and you get home at what? Like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., right? That's a really big range. But anyways, I carry on. You're so dehydrated that you end up waking up early regardless. That's always what has happened to me.
Because that's when the alcohol finally left your system.
Is
Left
that
your
I will
bloodstream.
go to drink, come back at 4 a.m., go to take a nappy, take a sleepy, and
sleep.
wake up again at like 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. even.
Yeah, no, I get
because
that. I
I'm
spring
just
up
so
too, yeah.
dehydrated. I'm like, like I wake up and I'm like, oh my God. And I get my day started, whatever, fuck it.
Damn,
You don't
my
do
bad.
that? You don't do that shit? Y'all go back to sleep like the weak links that you are?
Fuck yeah.
Whoa.
You go back to sleep?
Hey,
Going
stop coming
back-
at me, alright?
Going back to
Hey.
sleep makes you a weak link. Nah, I'm a weak
Natural
link.
selection,
I'm a
bro.
weak link.
Nah, but you already knew
That's
you were a
what
weak
the
link,
birds
bro.
and their big noses. So keep that shit out of your mouth, bro.
We're gonna drink during the day. What's your go-to day drinking activity? And if you're gonna drink at night, what's your go-to night activity? Where
Yeah.
would you rather party if you're doing either one?
Oh, mine is the same for both.
Okay.
You're gonna say
drinking-
pool.
No.
Oh,
Day drinking, brunch, hands down.
hands down.
Because
Okay.
brunch, you get lit, you go to other places, you have a fun time. Night drinking, it's a dead tie for me between the club and a house party.
Really?
Yes.
You have club and house party tied?
Tied.
How 2015 of you.
Because I will say, because for different reasons. The club love so much because you can meet new people. Like everybody's drunk, so there's kind of like that feeling of freedom where it's kind of like you can go up to a stranger and they're very willing to talk to you because we're all drunk and faded and it's fun and it's a good
More
experience.
like trees like a pretty girl going up to people, talking to people.
Yeah.
We
Oh
don't
my
have
God,
the
you
same.
think I'm a pretty-
We don't have the same experience.
Oh my
but
God, you
carry
think I'm
on,
a pretty
Tree.
girl? Stop. Anyways.
Shut up, Tree.
And then house party.
Blah 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 blah. Stop, Tree.
So I love the club for the opportunity to meet others, like new people, strangers.
Like you make friends at the bathroom all the time.
Exactly. Yes. Love the bathroom. The bathroom is great.
Amen to that shit, bro.
I love the house party experience because it's with your closest friends and you're all drunk together and it's a fun experience to be drunk with your closest friends.
Yeah, especially
Okay.
you're probably in a familiar place too.
Exactly.
It's safer. It feels
Yeah,
you
yeah.
feel safer to get
So
more
much safer
faded.
to get more
Yeah.
faded and more comfortable with your friends, and then it's always like somebody does something stupid and then we rank on them for the rest of eternity because of what they did. So we never let it go.
Everybody does something wild. Like
Been
somebody
there,
does something
done that.
wild.
It's a great it's a great time for inside joke making.
Yeah.
Is a house party.
Hashtag Mamu got. Okay.
Oh shit.
Like that, really the worst one, bro. Really, you couldn't do like a little bit less than that. Like, I think house parties gives you like, because you're partying with your friends and you're drinking with your friends, it gives you like the memories that you end up talking, like the same stories that you end up telling for the next 10 years. That's where those stories are.
Absolutely.
Built.
I completely agree. Completely agree. That's my take.
What about you guys?
Yeah. Flowski?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna say pool for both because
I love pool. But it's not the top.
Mine is pool for both.
So you're
honestly.
projecting.
Damn.
I thought you were gonna say it because I was gonna say it.
Because I was gonna say it, and like I just find it funny the fact that no, I'm saying I was gonna say pool for both because I think pool during the day, like day jam or whatever the fuck we established earlier, is super fun, like good vibes, and you can just transition easily from one into the other and drink the entire day and just be faded the entire day, and that just gives me fucking music video vibes. Like, that gives me my life a movie vibes.
Okay,
you know?
definitely my life is a movie vibes.
Yeah, and like you get to sit around with people and like everybody's kind of half naked the whole time and kind of wet the whole time. Okay.
All right, let me butt in real quick because everything that Flo said I agree with, except I love the pool. I love the pool top 6. Maybe I haven't ranked it, but like I can for sure say it's in the top 6. Maybe top 5. You know, who knows? For me, it's boat. Boat day.
What?
Boat day. Boat night.
Boat.
A transition from day boat to night boat. Everyone's wet. Everybody's having a good time. Everybody's faded.
Jose always has the bougiest vibes.
He does. I mean, look at his sunglasses.
Look at him.
To all our
just look at his fit.
viewers.
Just look at his fit.
Woo!
What a legend.
But yo, you're gonna tell me you're not having a great time on a boat. The sun is out. You're in the water. You're drinking shots, and then you know what? The sun's going down. Put on your nice hoodie. It's a little breezy now. It's nighttime. Now you're drinking. The lights on the boat turn on. It goes from reggaeton to EDM.
Oh damn, that's true. It really
lights
does.
from the skyline.
It goes
That's
to
so
tiki-tiki.
true. Yeah, it
You
really
gotta get into
does.
the oons.
Miami comes to life.
It really
Yeah,
does.
you
now
see the
the-
cityscape
and now
light up.
the skyline is out and like popping off, and you're just like,
The boat is the
this
most
is
aesthetic.
beautiful.
Yeah,
boat
it's the
is-
most
is
aesthetic.
That's
Yeah.
why I like boat.
Nah, there's something really aesthetic about like going out to the club at night because it's like city
Exactly.
vibes. Like you get to like kind of walk around in the city vibes. So I kind of like that aesthetic more
Yes.
in that sense specifically. But the boat has the better view.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boat has better
Also, I
Scenic
think
then.
when you're going
Scenic,
on a
not
boat,
aesthetic.
Scenic,
when
not
you're going on a
aesthetic.
boat, where I found like sometimes you throw like or not throw. Sometimes you go like to a pool party, and some people are like, oh yeah, like I don't know, I'm driving, which is great. Drive and don't drink, whatever. But I'm driving or oh I have work tomorrow or I have this, any somewhat excuse to not drink. While you're on a boat, you paid money.
Yeah, you
you're
paid
getting
money.
faded.
You're
like
there.
everybody's
You get your
out
money's
there
worth.
to have a great time because you're trying to get your money's worth. And I feel that creates an atmosphere of 1, chaos, which is awesome, and 2, just great times and great memories, and you get such aesthetic pics on boats. It's
Absolutely,
the best. It's the
yeah.
best.
It's definitely the best Instagram.
Oh yeah, the clout.
Yeah, it's definitely the best clout like day. to
Yeah,
have.
yeah, absolutely.
But
the best
I
clout.
I wanted to go back to what you said about the walking in the city.
Yeah, I
in
think
the
that's a
club,
big factor about going clubbing.
I would say that's actually some of my favorite parts of going to the club.
Gonna
is
do a lot of
the
that tonight.
walking.
Let's go!
Is the walking. I
Yeah.
love the walking. I think that when you're with your friends, especially if you have a really great group of friends that are like down for anything, and
Yeah.
you guys are all going to the club together and you're walking, it makes such a like memorable night.
Yeah, absolutely. You get like that vibe of like city. That definitely feels like my life a movie type shit.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
You're out there,
The
you're walking
city
around,
is passing you by,
and everybody's talking shit. You know, you got like 3 things lit and going around,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody's just kind of talking while you're trying to figure out the next move.
Yeah.
It's fun. I like it.
What's the most?
Practicality?
What's
Yeah.
like an unconventional party that you've been to? Like last week we went on a fucking bus for Tree's birthday.
Let's go. But
With a
was
stripper
it was a
pole.
lot of
it was
fun.
an unconventional
It was really
time,
fun.
but
With
it
a
was so
stripper
fun.
pole, may I
Oh,
add.
absolutely, always.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
nice little addition that we had on our
You ever seen a
Chiva.
school bus with a stripper pole in it? I hope not, unless you've been in a Chiva.
Look it up.
And that was an incredible time.
It was a lot of fun. It was a different party than what I think any of us are used to. Mm-hmm. I had personally never been on one. And, I mean, it was a whole different vibe. It was a whole different environment. And everybody had a great time on it.
Absolutely. I think
And
it was
went
a
around the
successful night.
city. It was nice views.
Fantastic. I had a
Such
fucking
good views.
blast. I was yelling at everyone. Yeah, I recommend this to you guys. If you guys ever go on a Chiva, I highly recommend putting your head out the window and yelling at everybody that you see. Follow Call Off Tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely.
Highly recommend that
absolutely.
shit. It's the funnest
Yeah.
time you'll ever have.
Yeah.
Anyway, so talking about me again, you guys love the Chiva, right? It was fun.
No, it
10 out
was
of 10, 10 out of
fantastic.
10.
Yeah.
Let's
10 out of
go.
10.
That shit was a blast.
No, and
It
if
was
you have the
awesome.
chance, fucking do it, bro. That shit is lit.
I think we should start doing some Chiva days instead of boat. Well, not instead. In addition to.
In addition to
to boat days.
Because you were like, hey, Jose, fuck you, right? But
Nah,
if
but
it's in
Chiva
addition
days?
to, then
Yeah.
A good Chiva day here and there, because
we can do less clubbing, more boats, more Chiva.
I did
Yeah.
Clubbing's
that.
getting
I did.
overplayed. More
I
boats,
dig.
more Chiva, bro.
I
Let's go.
dig. Yeah. And the after party was stupid lit.
Yeah, see,
Phenomenal.
that's also the great
They-
thing. Once
yeah.
everybody gets lit on a chiva, it's kind of like this is an easy transition into a
Easy,
house party,
yeah.
or even if you want to
To
go
the
out to a
club.
bar or a club or something like that.
Yeah.
Easy
Easy.
transition.
Like
Get
we,
dropped
went,
off.
we came back to your house because it was gonna be lit and we spent all our money on the Chiva. But say a few million followers here, a few million followers there, we could have got on a table at the club, you know?
Absolutely, yeah.
If you're not faded, your mom's a. Wait, but hold up. Now that we've talked about that, there's consequences that come with drinking.
There is.
Sometimes you leave your car in a place that maybe you shouldn't have.
Oh, girl.
And these fucking terrorists
Yes.
come and steal your
They
vehicle.
steal it. They literally steal it.
Take your
They
car.
yank it off the
Who
street.
the fuck gave him permission? Are you paying this lease right now, bro?
Like that ass. Now I want to think about it in just like the raw bones of it. Like
Yeah.
these people, mind
These
you, if
people.
you guys haven't caught on yet, we're talking about the evil stepbrother of the cops, the tow truckers. These people literally go out in the middle of the night,
These heinous animals, bro.
and they steal your car.
They steal your car. The thing is, I understand. Like if, like, say you're in a complex, right, in a closed gated community, and you park your car where you're not supposed to park. Shame on you. You did what you had to do, but they also did what they had to do, right? They let them know you gotta park in. Like, I'm trying to park in my spot. But the community should have their own little area where they take your car and put it like inside the complex. Like, yo, we took your car because you're parked where you're not supposed to be, but it's behind the clubhouse or it's behind like this area, but still in the complex. Where you just pay this $25 fine because you parked like a dickhead, and we'll give you your car back.
Yeah, like a separate lot.
Like a separate lot, like
That's
inside
run by
the
the
complex.
community.
That's run by the community. But the fact that these people will call these fucking terrorists,
Literally.
this private company that is always
Across town.
74 miles away.
Fucking across the country
They're-
on the other side.
They're in Orlando and they're gonna come get your car in Miami.
Yeah.
And they're gonna charge you per mile that they are stealing your vehicle.
Yeah, literally.
Like, they have nothing to do with this.
Stolen.
The fact I parked poorly in a complex, the complex can reprimand me, they can fine me. That is
Yeah.
fine. But who is this third party coming to steal my
Yeah,
fucking
this
third
vehicle?
private company that is just out here stealing cars and profiting off of it.
Like, why
Literally.
should I pay you? Like, I fucked over the complex. Like, I'll gladly give the complex 25, 50, however much their shit is, because I parked like a dickhead. They caught me. That's how that shit works. But who the fuck is this third party? Like, and they do that shit. Flo was telling me earlier when we were talking about this shit, he was like, they'll, like, tow truck companies that are far away will purposely call complexes and be like, yo, hook us
Yeah.
up so we can get cut in on the back end.
They do deals.
And they
do
charge
deals.
you per mile. Like, how are you gonna go 50 miles, take my car, and then charge me all 50 miles that you took my
They
car?
charge the distance that they have to travel to tow your car is factored into the price that they charge you overall to like take your car off the lot. And they go to these companies, like they make deals with landlords and shit, like everywhere, not just in gated communities,
With
everywhere.
security companies too.
Yeah, security companies, they make deals with them and they tell them, I'll cut you some off the back end. You tip off the cars to me. Like, call me every time that there's a car that's parked poorly and we'll come and get it. And that's so fucked. Like, they got fucking shooters, bro. They're so ready.
They're ready.
They're so ready. And like the craziest thing is I live in an apartment building where like the parking garage is really fucked.
It is.
Like, it's
Yeah.
super
it
tight.
really is.
The craziest parking garage you ever seen.
You
in
have
your
to
life,
park
bro.
behind someone.
Dog, like honestly,
You get dizzy on the way up and down every
bro,
Yeah,
time.
and
literally.
whoever got their degree like in Madagascar.
On
Because
Zoom University, bro.
honestly, Bro, I live in that, and you would think there's no fucking way a tow truck
Is
is gonna come in here
Yeah.
and pull a car out. Pull out, like, you drive around and there's like these big lifted trucks, and I'm like, I don't even know how this motherfucker parked.
It's super
But a
tight.
tow truck getting this guy out,
Yeah.
impossible,
No way.
impossible.
No way.
I've seen a Rolls Royce get towed out of that fucking garage.
Not a Rolls.
And they put in the work, bro. They put in the work. That's how much the profit is worth.
The thing
Literally.
is, I try to live my life in a way where I have sympathy for everyone.
Okay.
Like, at the end of the day, if you do some fucked up shit, you're fucked up. You deserve to get the repercussions of your actions.
Mm-hmm.
But I think everybody's born good. And something had to happen to you for you to go down this dark path.
Okay.
But I have zero fucking sympathy for these terrorists that just steal your fucking car. Like, the thing is, I understand that needing a job to make ends meet. But then there's also...
There are better jobs out there, honey.
But then there's also robbing people.
Literally.
Like, you're straight stealing people's cars. And being like, you gotta
Absolutely.
pay me to get it back. If that's some shit that if the mafia
The mafia.
did, you'd be like, no, I get it, it's the mafia. Like, that's why they do that shit.
That's organized crime.
That's organized crime. That's the thing. Towing companies are
Organized crime.
organized crime.
Organized
bro.
crime. Literally.
Wow.
Absolutely.
This
Absolutely.
Joke, this joke is better because we work together. It's just organized crime.
It
I think
really
it's
is.
privatized crime.
And what Flo was touching on earlier, the fact that there are complexes, gated communities where you live that will make deals with these people to fuck over their residents. Like, bro, I pay association fee here. I pay rent here. And, like, you're just gonna steal my car at the
Literally.
first chance you get? Like, I should take that shit out of the rent. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You're gonna steal my car and make me pay for it?
Like, like that,
It's like
What kind
kidnapping.
of backwards society
Yeah,
are we
It's
living
kidnapping.
in?
They're
That's
holding your
kidnapping.
car for
But
ransom.
They're holding your car for
let's
ransom.
like
They're holding your car for ransom, dead ass. Literally.
yeah, but let's meet in the middle
No.
for a second.
Okay.
The boot exists. They put the boot on the car, and then you can't move your car, and you have to pay a fine to move it.
I'd be
Right?
fine with that. As long as the
That's
boot people...
better. That's
As
better.
But
long
my
as the,
fucking car is where I left it.
as long as the boot people...
I don't have to
Literally.
figure out who the tow company is.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Don't
God.
even get
And
me
they play
started.
peekaboo with who they are.
Yeah.
They're like,
Literally.
your car might be in Opaloka,
Yeah.
it might be in Kansas. Choose, bro. Like,
Oh, our
Literally.
tow company has 6 names. Bro.
Literally.
Like, yeah, towing should be like the final option. Like, get your ticket, get your sticker.
I think if
get
your
the
car's
boot,
been there
get the
for a
boot.
month, tow it.
Get the
Dead
boot.
ass.
Get the boot, like, as like, yo, ponte las pilas because we're gonna get rid of it next time.
Yeah.
And if after 4 or 5 warnings, you're still doing the same fuck shit, yo, it's
Then
gone. It's
tow.
gone.
The thing
and
is,
at
these
this point, it's on you. You've made the same mistake 5 times. That's on you.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take back what I said about them tow. Never tow.
Never tow.
Never tow.
You know what?
Because if I just... What's the difference between me buying a tow truck, going to where they are, and just taking their car? And
Dead
just being
ass.
like, pay me. It's the same thing. It's
I
the
agree.
fucking
You
same.
I
But the
agree
thing
with
is,
you,
if
Jose.
they're parked like at their company and you just go,
I
and
was
take their
parked-
car.
Yeah,
in
I was
the wrong
parked.
place of my complex, but it's my complex.
Exactly.
No, but they'd have to be parked like if they're parked by a fire hydrant and you tow their car.
Fuck
Yeah,
a fire
then-
hydrant.
Now, yeah,
Let
there-
me-
There's a time and place. If you park like, oh,
Yeah,
he parked
like
on the line.
they're not
tow
gonna
him,
literally
kill
pull
yourself.
your car out of your spot. Like they
No.
pull
Yeah.
your car
Dude,
out when you're parked
one
where you're
time-
not quote unquote not supposed to be.
Radical idea.
Okay.
Every place should have free parking.
If Lucky Lucy has anything to say with it,
True.
parking will be free by the time we're
You heard it here first.
influential.
All right, let's get
Just
into
like that.
some audience questions. Who gave you the best sex of your life? Alrighty, next question.
First question. Let's do some answer
Yeah.
the public.
First question.
Next question. What red flags show they are talking to their ex? Oh, okay.
Oh my god, they're
The public
Good one.
has questions.
The public do have questions.
Okay,
Where
one
do
more
we
time.
start?
What red flags show that your partner is talking to their ex again?
Oof.
She. I don't know. I think off the bat, I guess like they're on their phone much more often. just in
Absolutely.
general. They just be checking their phone.
When Pizza Hut messages them at 3 a.m, that's when you know.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's a
Yikes.
notification.
Yeah, bro.
But could that be their ex, or could that just be
That
Their
could be a side
sneaky
piece.
link.
That could be a side
their
piece.
sneaky link, their side,
I
their
think it's
breadsticks?
So X specifically, I don't know. How do you narrow it down?
I
How
would
do you know
say
they're
if they
talking-
start talking about things that you don't do for them.
Oh.
Like they're like, oh, you're not romantic enough. Oh, you don't do this or you don't do that because they got that from their ex.
Yeah, because they've been thinking about their
'Cause
ex
they've been
again.
thinking about them.
Yeah, and
You
they're
know?
comparing. You.
Comparison.
Comparison, exactly.
Lots of comparisons.
Lots of comparisons.
I think that's a red
definitely.
flag. Red flag.
Yeah.
But is there anything one like specific action?
Comparison is the death of happiness, yo. Don't do that shit.
Damn.
Whoa.
Okay, woke king.
Whoa.
Damn. Definitely comparison. Think that is a huge red flag.
Yeah, I would call it a definite red flag. I feel like if they brought up their ex a lot, like if you know a lot about their ex,
You know what?
yeah, if you know like a fuck ton about their ex, like they're constantly like, oh yeah, it's me and my ex. Like
My ex
maybe
used to
they're
do this,
friends.
my ex
Yeah,
used to
my
do
ex used to
that.
do this, my ex used to do that. I guess like it's a little online with comparisons, but still like the fact that they bring up their ex a lot.
They're
But could
still
that-
thinking about them,
Could
bro.
that be like they're not over their ex?
Yes.
Is that necessarily?
Yeah.
They're not
True,
over their
true,
ex,
true.
but is that
Yes.
necessarily they're still talking to their ex?
I feel like
It
if it
could
comes
be.
out of the blue after you've already been with this person for a while, it's like, why is this coming back now?
Now?
Say a year in, or 9 months in, or a year and a half in. It's like, yo,
That's odd.
this never happened until now. Something must have brought this back.
Yeah, I think we should all implement, like, if you ever talk about a past relationship, you take a shot.
Just like in our relationships in general.
Yeah, just
Like
You have to take a
I'm
shot.
just at a nice dinner.
like, yo, like,
and I'm like, damn, you know what? My ex used to do this. I should just take a shot.
Take a shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know
The thing
what?
is, your,
I agree.
your partner
Wouldn't that
should,
be
your
kinda-
partner should hear you out and be like,
Yeah.
oh, I understand. I respect where you're coming from.
But you have to
But
take
you
a
have to
shot.
take a shot.
You have to take a
Wouldn't that be
shot.
kind of cool though? Like you're at the dinner and you're like, babe, I'm gonna order a shot real quick because I have to tell this story about my ex. It's super funny.
I love that.
I kind of love that.
Honestly, I'm down.
If you're
I'm
both down
super
for that dynamic, it should be super fucking fun.
I think it's the only way to go.
Yeah.
It's the only way where it could be healthy. 'Cause You're never,
No,
you're
I
never gonna be
agree.
like, oh, I'm gonna unnecessarily talk about my ex. Cause damn, bro, you really want to take a shot at 8 a.m?
Yeah, time. You're gonna pace
Honestly,
yourself.
for like first times for everything, I agree with you, Jose. I agree with you. I think that would be hilarious.
On a brunch.
I'd like to
pod.
formally retire from this podcast as I've peaked.
You've done what you came to do,
Absolutely,
bro.
always.
Mission accomplished.
Yes, I think you should take a shot if you ever talk about your ex in a new relationship.
Yeah,
Shot
that's super
o'clock,
funny.
bro.
That's like a little challenge you should
I think
do.
the scary thing, bro, is that if your ex is not your ex, if your partner is still talking to their ex, unless they're sloppy, you're not gonna know, man.
Okay, like
I
what
guess
do
that
you
is
mean
kinda
by
spooky.
that?
Like
They can hide it well.
you're probably not gonna know, dude.
That's crazy.
And that's dark and scary.
I think I really do think the truth always comes out.
It will come out, but maybe
I
late.
think that there will be a day where they do get a little extra sloppy, whatever, and you will know.
That's the thing. Nobody's that good of a liar.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
one.
And
I
if
am.
they're that good of a liar, you should have done more background check.
Yeah, literally.
All right, bro. With that was fun. That was a lot of good conversation, but it's time to start wrapping up. Let's go ahead and get into our charity for the week.
Absolutely, always.
All right, so I assume everyone has heard at this point. This has been international news. There was a condo building that collapsed in Surfside, it's in North Miami, around there. Terrible tragedy. I think at this point there's about 20-some people who have died and 100 plus who are still in the debris that they're trying to rescue. Any sort of support for these families in particular, and for the first responders who have gone and trying to save these people's lives would be extremely appreciated. Obviously, us being in Miami, this is an important situation. It's a tragedy in our community. It's a lot of families who are being affected by this. It's a terrible thing. There's a lot of scammers putting out fake charities, but there's this one right here, support surfside.org, that is backed by notable and respected organizations from Miami, including the sports teams, the Heat, Miami FC, the Dolphins, the Heat, and a lot of other companies from here in Miami have donated to to this particular fund, I guess, and it's going to those families and of the victims. Anything you can do to support. This is a terrible thing that's happened in our own community. So, even if it's just getting the word out on this, but this particular fund, this particular charity is the one that we found that seems the most reputable. And, if there's anything that can be done to support, please go ahead and do so.
Get informed and do what you can to help if you
Always.
can. Yeah, absolutely. And with that, I guess that's all the time we have.
And I think you should call off tomorrow.
With that.